I've got this. I've had it for about a year. Never used it. Welcome everyone, welcome back. I'm out again with this. Got it off eBay the other day. It's a tent. Paid £12 for it, I think, including delivery. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what colour it is. I don't know what waterproofness it is. I don't know any of the specs about it. Never had it out of the box, obviously. So we're going to get that set up. It is going to rain tonight. I don't even know if this is waterproof. I brought a tarp with me. Got some nice food to cook up later on. First of all, I need to get this tent set up because, like I say, I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's waterproof. I don't know if it's got rips in it. Nothing. Just come out on the whim and a prayer tonight. So, let's get this set up and I'll bring you back when it's set up. Oh, yes. Please be good. Okay, let's have a look at the Black's Verb. Never heard of it. Can't find anything on the web about it apart from how to set it up. Doesn't tell me the hydrostatic head or nothing. Bit of firewood tonight. Well, fire paper. Right. Oh, freaking hell. What way is that ton? I think that rain's going to come in, so. Need to get this set up pretty quick. Right, let's see if she's got everything with her. Yeah, we'll just put it here, well, somewhere here. I don't even know how big it is. See what we've got. Take it, that's the outer. Please don't have any rips in you. A bit of white stuff on here, I don't know what that is. Okay. I think this is a door. Okay, let's put that over there. This must be the inner. And it is an inner pitch first, I think. And we've got we've got poles and we've got the pegs. Yes, crappy pegs, but time is it? 16:13. See how fast she goes up. That's one. Probably speed this up in a bit. Yeah, I can't find any reviews on it anywhere on the web. I've even asked AI to try and find it, and it says it can't find anything to do with the hydrostatic head apart from the instructions how to set it up. Looks alright though. Looks like it might have been used once or twice. Let's get some pegs in there. Right, let's peg these corners out with these crappy little pegs. Some are bent. Sort that out after. Mesh sheet, in the sheet it can unzip. Have a look at this, not too bad. Right, let's have a look. So yeah, we've got this little clips on here that go over to hold that down if you wanted. You come in, got one air vent up there, but I don't think there's anything to hold it up. We'll have to have a look, proper look. But then you have got this little mesh thing here to put a bit of kit in with some pockets. Could fold them up. Could you? I think you could sit up in here, you know. Look at the views. Bad. Oh, I didn't see them. It's got mesh pockets all round the outside as well. Look, all of these. Got loads of them. Wow, yeah. Quite a big bath sheet. I'm liking this. For 12 quid. Oh my god. Can see through the zips and all of this, so I don't know if water's going to come down out through that. Yeah, that's not good. Right guys, I'm not sure if you can see all of this. I've got the camera on ultra wide angle, so it probably looks a bit bigger than it is, but I'm 6'1". Take my shoes off. There's a lot of crap about. leave them outside. Yeah, I'm 6'1". Plenty of room. In fact, I can shove you down more that way. This is a good tent, as long as it's waterproof. I think there might be a little thing to hold that air gap open. I'm not sure. If not, I'll have to put a little twig in it or something. But yeah, I've got all my kit down here, everything. And you could still get 2 people in here. This could do 3 people cosy, 2 people, plenty of room, 1 person. It's a dog's breeze on that. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of stuff to. Oh, got my AeroPress with me. Have a nice coffee with that in a bit. Got this with me today. It's a nice little burner, lantern. Get that. Brought it with me because it's supposed to get to single figures tonight. So I had a load of virtually empty bottles of gas, and you know what they're like, you never use them. So this goes on here. As you all know how they work. But I thought, if I've got that, I've got a lighter. Always have a lighter on me. Could smell like gas then. No, I haven't, but so obviously you take this off. Like that. Plop her back on. Turn it on, but then when you move it, you can move it around like that, and it makes the flame higher or lower without changing the gas. Like that. I'll show you later on tonight. But I thought, put that somewhere there while we sat in the tent, if it does start peeing it down. Loads of light, and it'll give me that little bit of heat as well. So keep that till tonight. Might as well leave that out in the corner. So yeah, I've got 2 cans with not much gas in. Well, might as well use them up. Brilliant. My cook kit with my new little set of tongs. And of course, if you know, you know. Always take that with me. Loving these pockets at the side. I brought electronic hand heater with me just to stick in the old dust bag, because the dust bag I've got is years old and it's only good for a few seasons. Oh, I'll dig it out and find it in a bit. I have brought this with me for inside the tent because I didn't know how high it was. Yeah, my little chair. It folds down to nothing. Pouch at the back. Get that under my butt. There you go. So if it was a lot lower, I could still sit down on it. I've got my big tarp just in case it pours it down. Can go over there. Well, if it pours it down and it leaks, there's no vent right at the top, so as long as them seams are alright, we should be good. Sleeping mat, I'm just going to chuck that down here. And if I can find my dust bag, the old Tangier, the old Berghaus. I think I've left my Berghaus jacket in the van. Sorry, the brought before. I'll have to nip down and get that. New chair, which I'll show you later. My thermal blanket thing. But this is the DOS bag I'm talking about. DOS bag, sleeping bag, you know, let's go. I am on a bit of an hill here. I might be sliding up tonight. Speaking of sliding up, before I show you that, these plates, don't know if you've seen them. Cheapo metal plates. Smashed my last plastic one. But you put them on your lap and you're cooking like that and they're just sliding all over. So silicone, clear silicone all over the bottom. Sticks like snot on the blanket now. You just doesn't go anywhere. Great idea. Then this is my sleeping bag that I'm talking about. Gillet. I've had it for donkeys. There's nothing to it. It is so lightweight. But the problem with it, well, I say problem, I can never even remember using this. But when I read on the instructions, which have faded immensely, it's, oh, you can't even see the instructions properly. Say Extreme Light 600. But I think it's only good for like 12 degrees, something like that. No extreme rating. Well, I think the extreme is 5 degrees. So I might be having a cold night. That's why I brought the quilt with me. Just to wrap over me. But yeah, that should be an interesting one. It's like as thick as you. A lightweight raincoat. We'll see. Hopefully she should be good. Right. Oh, I don't want to pull that up. I want it airing as much as I can. I'll set up the bed and stuff later. What I do want to see is my new chair. I don't think it'll work in here. Because it's got a high back on it. So, yeah, I think we'll have to use that outside. That one. I have sat in it and it is really comfy. Lightweight. So, we'll try that out tonight. Right, I'm going to get my Berghaus mats. There it is. My Berghaus mat set up. Blown up. And then I'll bring you back when I've got the full sleep system in. Because you've all seen this before. These pockets, they're great. You can just put all your little bits in them. And they're all round. I do hope this is waterproof. If this is waterproof, this, especially for 12 quid, come on. I thought he was joking when they accepted my offer on eBay. I'll take them off. Waterproof pants. Because I thought it's going to be pouring it down tonight, which it still probably is. The other thing I brought with me, I brought them with me last time, but I brought some new ones this time. They are basically a pee bag. So you know, like when you wake up in the morning and your bladder's just bursting. just crack one of them out, pee into it, soaks everything up into like a thick gel, take it with you, chuck it in the bin. You don't have to go wandering off in the cold weather. So I'll put that with the heating stuff there. This is me cheapo AliExpress pump. I had to put this bit of foam around the button because one press of that and it keeps going off. So a bit of foam there stops it going off in my bag a bit. Still does go off. Right, I'll get this done. I'll see you in a moment, guys. As you can hear, the rain's on. So I thought I'll come inside for a bit, see if it stops. If not, I think I'm going to have to put that tarp up outside because otherwise it means cooking in here. I don't really want to. So I thought come inside, listen to the rain and try this Death by Cherry. Campski geezers have said to try this, so let's give it a go, boys. Oh, first drink of the day. Saturday in my new tent in the rain. Yeah. That's nice actually. I don't mind it. Good. Does get your jowls a bit. But all in all, I'd give that a... Let's have another one. I'd give that a 6. You couldn't drink many of these. Make you feel sick. How strong are they? Oh wow. Please don't let me down, tent. Can't read the strength on it. There you come. 4.3. Nice little starter. This tent can put up... I've just seen a grate. And another. Bollocks. Let's see if I can see where that's coming from. I'll bring you back in a bit. Alright guys, not sure if you can see this, but it's coming in through this toggle. The seam seal's gone. It's dripping in like mad. It's coming in down here. In fact, you can feel that just coming through. Yeah, it's dripping everywhere. What a bag of shit. This is bad. Right. I mean, it is coming down heavy as you can hear, but just coming in everywhere. I brought my power bank with me as well, so I will not getting wet. Oh dear. Right, hopefully the rain will dry off, but I've got to get out there. Got to get this tarp set up. Pretty sharpish. Yeah, I know where this tent's going when I get back. Straight into the bin. It's a shame. Could have been good, but it's not. Oh, all my sleeping stuff's getting piss wet through. Got my power bank here as well. Right, sounds like it's dying off, so let me get out and I'll set the tarp up. Oh, could have been so good. I mean, that did put down a lot of water, but nah, I'd be soaking by morning. Yeah. Just hope the ground sheet's alright. Right, catch us later, guys. What we're done with? Oh, it's dying off slowly, so I might just finish me Death by Cherry. Right, guys, managed to get a tarp up. It's covering the tent totally, so it should keep us dry now. But as you can hear, it's pouring it down again. So decided I come indoors and I'll prep my meal for tonight. What we having? Well, I have got this beautiful 36-day dry age Aberdeen Angus sirloin steak, and that I'm going to chop up and put with this that I got from the Chinese supermarket the other day. What you do, it says dissolve 4 cubes in 8 tablespoons of water, of warm water, and marinate 1 kilo of beef for half an hour. Put the beef and the carrots, I've just chopped them up, into a pan, fry until they become crisp, then fill them with boiled water and stew in a light heat until the beef is tender. Well, 4 cubes, 1 kilo. What is that in weight? $225, so I only need 1 cube in that. See how she turns out. Right, rain's on heavy again, so what I'll do, I'll get these out if I can open the bloody packet. I'm tempted just to have the steak on its own, you know. I hope this doesn't ruin it. Nice chunks on this. Wow, this is freezing. Okay, let's get this cleaned up. Sorry about the glasses, guys. I'm getting to that age. Let's chill out with another beer. What have we got today? Got Kingslayer, 8%. £7. What else have I got? Something not quite as 7.4. Another 7 point. No. Eight. And another one of them. Let's just have this Kingslayer, Buxton Kingslayer. Let's just go steady with her. That meat looks quite filling actually. Where's that stock tube gone? There she is. Cheers everyone, thanks for joining me. That is nice, but since it's 8%, it can't taste alcohol, and that is dangerous. Yeah, too dangerous. Leave that there. Right, I'm going to have a tidy up, see where I can put my cooker, because I've got to marinate this stock cube. Right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Let's get this Trangia topped up. Water bottles from Lidl, brilliant for this. Look at that. Alright guys, I'm just giving you a quick look at what I've had to do. There's the old bag of shite tent, and I've had to put this tarp over it as best I can. It's not brilliant. That could do with tightening that a bit. But yeah, at least it's keeping the tent from getting wet. I'll tighten that up before I do anything else. Then what I thought was I'll get my chair round here and I can sit under there, just there, and cook my food. So even if it does rain, which it looks like it might, I should be lovely and dry. Just going to get my Berghaus jacket on and it should be good to go. Right, let's get this on. Come outside, the new chair, my back. Just lean forward a bit though. Not too bad though. Right, let's get this water boiled, or at least warm. Getting hungry. Oh yes, we're a goer. Right, I'll let that bloom for a bit. Oh, it's a bit chilly. Cheers again everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Right, we're blooming now. Get that on. Didn't take long at all. Oh, glad of the heat actually. Funky colour of red there. Sounds like a brick. 2 tablespoons it said. 1, 2. It's like a rock hard brick this. Right guys, it's that time of night. Waiting for this to marinade. It is looking and smelling like it's going to be gorgeous. I was just in the Chinese shop the other day, supermarket, and I came across, they've got so much nice stuff in there. And I just thought, yeah, it'd be ideal for camp that. Oh, the rain. I'm glad I got this under the tarp. Right. Let's have one. The Freud, 10 years old. It's been sitting waiting for me for 10 years this. Oh, God. I really shouldn't. The Freud, smoky, peaty, beautiful whiskey. And it didn't cost me anything. Really. Well, everything cost, but I got it on my Tesco points. Oh, could just do with one lump of ice in that. If you've not had Lefroy, it's amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful whiskey. And that would go really nice with a cigar. What have I got? King Edward's. And one of these chocolate ones. I don't really fancy a chocolate one. It'll have to be a King Eddie. Not the best cigars in the world. None of these are. But it'll do for camping. Let's give her a toasting. Not been out for a while and I do apologise about that. Just had massive work commitments, as I always do. So I thought this weekend I'm out. Next weekend I'm up in Scotland again. 9-hour drive up there. Weekend after, I think I'm on holiday to Rhodes. Not quite sure yet. Well, I'm sure I'm going on holiday, but not sure if that's the dates. Oh, I hope this is nice. Yeah, so this weekend I thought, yeah, I'll get out. I'll test this £12, whatever it was, tent. I've had better pop-up tents than this. And this is a Blacks one. I don't know how old it is. I can't find out any information. I've looked on AI, got AI to look, I should say. I've looked on the web, tiny few bits of things, but where they seam sealed it, they've used tape, and it's just disintegrated and come off. Like I say, I don't even know how old this is. I might, if I don't burn it, I might actually put it up and put proper seam sealant in it, because the actual material, yeah, seems alright. It's just where all the tie-off points are and down the main seams. Shame. Really nice tent. Got a lot of nice features that I like. Failing that, if that doesn't work, it's a inner first tent, and it's quite a nice mesh inside. So I thought, well, could get rid of the outer and just use the inner as a summer tent. You know, when it's too hot to have the cover on. Might be an idea. So what you all been doing? The world seems to be going to shit, doesn't it? Shootings in America. That Charlie, whatever his name was. It's getting bad when you shoot somebody because you don't agree with them. I mean, that's a total coward. Why can't you just fight them in an argument? Yeah. D-heads. But then we got Ukraine war going on, Russia flying drones over every European countries. It's not good. Thing is, I don't want anything to kick off, because I ain't going to fight for Ukraine. I'll fight for England, but I won't fight for Ukraine. My granddad fought in the war. Second World War, I think. I don't think he got involved in the first, but yeah. It's always England that goes and fights other people's wars. Nah, stuff that. Right. This is nice and chilled, this. The rain has stopped, but I'm sure it's going to be back on again tonight. It's supposed to have rain all over the weekend. Luckily we haven't got winds, because although this does look pretty sturdy, and that's the thing that's a shame about it. It seems sturdy-ish. Yeah. Well, a sturdy-ish tent. It's got all them pockets on the inside, it's got the pocket on the top, or the hanging basket thing. If it was just bloody waterproof, it'd be amazing. As a little start tent, I'd pay, if that was waterproof, I'd pay 120 quid for that. I'd prefer it in green, but yeah, but £12 I paid for it, including postage. I wish I hadn't paid that for it now. It's just garbage. But gonna try and seam seal it. See if I, excuse me, see if I can save it. Not that I haven't got enough tents, but I like a challenge. Honestly, Laphroaig is beautiful whiskey. The only problem is it goes down too well. It's peaty, a little bit smoky, and so smooth. I've had this glass for about 7 years. Take it camping with me. It's a wonder it survived. You can hear an owl. I don't know if you can hear that. Coming into autumn now. I was supposed to be doing a camp tonight, a stealth camp by Blackpool Zoo. The only problem is all the leaves have dropped off the trees and there's paths right by it. So where I was going to go, if somebody walked past, they'd just see you. Seasons are weird. It's like all the seasons are early. We still have seasons, I know. I heard a farmer talking the other day that we don't have seasons. We do. It's just that they're all messed up when we get them. And, sorry, it's on your face. He was like, oh, we can definitely see global warming. Well, I remember really bad weather when I was like 7, 8 years old. I remember severe snowstorms, hot, dry winters, reservoirs drying up years ago. And all of a sudden it's global warming. Maybe it is. I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but I've seen all the seasons. Sorry, through the years. So if global warming is happening, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think global warming is happening? Or do you just think, it's like when I was a child, I used to go to school. Now parents used to have to come and pick us up because of it was smog off the coal fires. And it was that bad you couldn't see. You had to literally put your hand on the next person and walk home in a group because you couldn't see it was that bad. And then, like I say, I've seen severe snowstorms in England, severe heat waves in England, and this was like 50 years ago. But all of a sudden it's big news. It's global warming. I'm not saying it's not, it's just, I think the earth warms up, cools down. Well, obviously it does because we had the ice age. So was that global warming once it warmed up after the ice age? Don't know. Just saying. Not complaining, just explaining. Told you that went down too well. Right. I think it's been about half an hour. Not going to have another one of them until I've had me tea, got in the tent, got all wrapped up. I brought that power bank with me, so all powers. I don't know if people know of them or whatever. I've seen them all over the place and they seem to be a good company. I bought my first all powers and they're not cheap. They are reasonable. In the first week I plugged in the cigarette lighter socket and that blew. You couldn't reset it. There's a reset button at the side, but that I think is just for mains. So you couldn't reset that. So I got in touch with All Powers. Yeah, send it back. And I thought, oh, do you know what? I wouldn't use it anyway, really. So I left it, and then about 2 months later, went to turn it on, the whole thing was just dead. Everything. So I got in touch with them, they sent me out a returns label, didn't have to pay for it. That was it. Straight back to them. Sent me out a new one. A little bit confusion with it, but yeah, they sent me a new one out. Lasted about a week, and then all of a sudden I was charging my iPad, I think, and I just heard like a pop in the back of it, and that was it. All the port stopped working. Oh, hold on, the light's just gone off. I'll bring you back in a moment. Yeah, and like I was saying, all the USB ports went off, but some of them still worked, but they worked even when the unit was off, totally off. So got in touch with them again, and they've just sent me out this new one, another one, I'd say. So I love the unit, especially if I'm camping or when I'm working in the van. You know, I can keep my phone charged and my e-cigarettes and everything. Like tonight, I can watch a video all night. I've charged these lights, which one of them just went, obviously, and I've just recharged them, and I'm still on 98% power. So when they work, they're brilliant. I will keep you informed on this one because, like I said, they're not cheap. Yeah, like I've got power banks that power my cameras, and I carry 2 of them, and they'll power all my cameras for about a week. This unit, you can plug in mains, you can plug in USB type C, and normal USB. Fantastic unit, quite lightweight. It's great just to have with you if it'd be more reliable. And yeah, this is the 3rd unit now within a year. Well, within a year. So I'll keep you informed. I wouldn't at the moment go out and buy All Powers because they're just so unreliable. The ones I've had work brilliant. All of a sudden, pop. That's it. They're gone. But All Powers are there. They don't shy away from the responsibilities. I'm not saying that. But seriously, they need to get a proper grip on the circuitry and stuff. The first unit, so I'm not sure if I should say this, but the first unit, I thought I'll strip it down and have a look myself. I've got an HND in electronics, so I thought, yeah, let's have a go. There's now in there printed circuit boards. Unless you've got the circuit diagrams, you wouldn't know what's what. So I can't see what the problem is. And I've had 3, this is 3rd in 8 months. Am I just unlucky, or if you have this all the time, surely it's not viable. If I had the business that, well, like I install barriers and security systems and things, if every so many months I had to replace that system, I'd be going, tell you what, I'm not doing this anymore. It costs me too much. I might have just been unlucky. Anyway, this is nearly gone. Okay, need to relight it, but this must be over half an hour now. So I'm going to just finish the rest of this cigar. Be a waste not to finish it. Sorry. And when I finished it, I'll bring you back. We'll have this scram. Now get my head down. You know it. Oh, now we're cooking. Look at that. Oh, let's have a taste. Oh. That is amazing. It's not even it's not even cooked yet. That is beautiful. How do the Chinese get it so bright? Probably a lot of MSG and stuff like that, but so I've got to fry this until it's crispy. This pan holder, by the way, it's not the Trangier one. It's spring loaded. Brilliant. And I think at the back, yeah, you've got some tongs if you need them. I swapped them out. Great bit of kit. Don't know if my lights are still on. I think what they mean by crispy is it's dried out and cooked. And then I've got to fill it with water. Warm. That's not warm anymore, is it? But it'll do. Now we're going to cook it until it's tender. These lights do me head in. There you go. Right guys, I've had me lunch, dinner, tea, whatever you want to call it. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what the Chinese do to them little cubes, wherever they are. Yeah, just made that meal fantastic. So, back in the tent, temperature has dropped. I don't know where the thermostat's gone. Oh, temperature gauge, should say. But, yeah, it's getting chilly. So, come back into the tent, have a wee dram. get my head down, I think. Got my gas burner on, a little bit of heat. Like I say, these are brilliant. You just turn that and it turns it down, and like that, turns it up. It means you don't have to mess about with this. I mean, that's up full. Yeah, great bit of kit. It doesn't, it's no good for filming. You hardly get any light off it, but great for burning up little bits of gas. And like I say, gives off a bit of heat as well. Not a lot, but just enough. Right guys, gonna get my head down. And I'll see you all in the morning. Night now. Morning guys. Oh, this has been brilliant. Been on all night. Gives you a nice ambient glow. Not quite used up all my gas yet. So, what a good night I had. It's about 10:30. Yeah, it's been great. The tent. Pile of crap. I was thinking of seam sealing it, because it is quite a big tent. I like the features in it, but I think I'd spend more than 12 quid seam sealing it, even if I made my own. So I'd set fire to it and just let it burn, but it's fire retardant, so I'd just end up with a massive crap. So yeah, I'll get packed up, make me breakfast, have a nice bacon and sausage breakfast. Bacon, eggs and sausage. I did have a challenge last night. What I mean by that is, in my food bag I had Satan's Toe challenge. This is 9 million Scoville. I'm going to do that later on. I'll do it once I get home, just in case it goes wrong. Really, really hot. I'll put that in at the end of the video. Like I said, I was supposed to do it last night, but I had a few too many, you know, and ended up just falling asleep. So yeah, right, let me get packed up. I do need the loo, so get packed up and I'll see you in a bit. Well, make the most of Sunday. Today I am going to try, if I can find it. Oh, here we are. I've got this. I've had it for about a year. Never used it. It's a drone. A bit worried about using it actually. I don't know if I can control it properly, but we'll get packed up and then we'll give it a bash. First things first, I think we need a coffee. Oh, it's a bit of a tip in here this morning. No, there we go. Right, coffee, AeroPress, and just enough water. Let's go and make a coffee. Right, let's get this old AeroPress going. Get this Trangia filled up. Right. It's going beautiful. Ow. Shit. Should have done that inside, shouldn't I? Right, we'll get this coffee on, and then we've got bacon, sausage and egg for breakfast. So we'll let that bloom. See you in a moment. Let's get this set up, eh? Already got filter in there. Skull Crusher coffee. Boiled fast. Get a nice scoop in there. Just about to make a rookie error there. Right, this is going to be a strong one. It's all the water I've got. Right, leave that for a minute and we'll be good to go. Oh yes. Right, I think let's get breakfast on the go. Okay, let's give these a bash. My wife bought these for me. I think from Aldi, Lidl, sorry. Go and find it. I've got fat on the precious 10. Just pile this in. I don't think I'll bother with the egg. Not really keen on eggs for breakfast. 2 eggs off my little chickens at home. Oh, I might have one. Oh, we're out of gas, nearly. Let's be having the coffee. Right, looks out. Let's get some more gas in there. Salt. Get her back on there. It's beautiful copy, this skull crusher. If you want a wake up call, this is your boy. Well, it could be a girl, couldn't it? Skull crusher. Right. Bit of milk in there. Don't know what I'm saving that for, I've got no water left. Chillax time. Bliss. Look how fresh that is. Absolutely beautiful. And anybody that says that my method of non-stick conduit doesn't work, look at that egg. Non-stick. Yeah, I did a video probably year and a half ago about how to make these conduits non-stick, and the amount of abuse I got. People saying, yeah, you get little tiny bits, even that's not sticking, but you get little tiny bits, And we're like, well, it's not non-stick then. Well, look at that egg. It's just floating around. So yeah, I'll put a link to that video, how to make these Trangiers non-stick. It does work, no matter what people say. I mean, look at that, there's nothing stuck there. Okay, non-stick, sorry, non-slip. All these tips you're getting, all for free as well. Right, we've got some mustard. Good old English mustard. Oh yeah. Just a one for now. See if that brightens things up. Spot on. Quite enjoying today. 12 o'clock. May as well spend all day here, really. Right. Need a drink. It's the only drink I've got left. It's only one, isn't it? Cheers everyone. Good night. Good camp. Real shame about tent. I thought when I put it up, it was a perfect tent, apart from the colour. But yeah, not to be, and it's not worth messing about with. I would just set fire to it and leave it here, but somebody's woodland, so it's bacon as crisp as you like. Oh, well people, I've virtually packed up, got the tent to pack down, tarp to go, a few bits and pieces, but for chill out, it's what, just gone 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I thought I'll chill out with my last cigar, chocolate one. Billy's Blunt, they're called. So, had a good breakfast. That meal last night was fantastic. Such a simple meal as well. And it's like just them little stock cubes and marinated carrot and steak. I wouldn't have thought I'd enjoy that so much as I did. It was brilliant. Yeah, so good camp all in all. Like I keep saying, shame about this tent. It's sturdy-ish. It'd be a good little tent, but you need a tarp on top of it, so I might as well just camp under a tarp. So we'll get that packed away. I think I'm just going to chuck it in the bin, to be honest. Was thinking of seam sealing, waterproofing, and I thought, life's too busy for rubbish like that. The pegs are crap. The whole thing's crap. Fantastic design, but I've noticed all the seam seal has sort of gone to powder, so I don't know how old these tents are. Can't find out anything about them. Might be a relic. So I'm going to pack it down properly, and if I get the urge I might just waterproof it and seam seal it, test it out again, but I think I'm too busy. Right, so I'm going to chill, have this, and pack up, and then once we're packed down I'm going to try the drone just up here. I don't know, I'm not used to flying drones, so I might end up losing it. But anyway, catch you in a bit. Right guys, virtually packed up, just got the tent and the tarp to go. I was going to do this Toe of Satan, like I said last night. I was going to do it last night as well. I'm dreading it. I like hot food, but this is seriously hot. And I thought I'll do it just before I go, but then I realised I've got no water. I've only got beer, and I don't want to be having a beer just before I start driving. And I am gasping for a brew. So I'll get this down, leave the chair out for now. Don't think it's going to rain. Famous last words. Right, let's get packed up. Right guys, that's me all packed up. Just going to have a little play with this drone. Not much of a one. It's a bit windy up there, so I'm just going to try and hover it around here. Get used to it. Right, I'll switch yous off where I can embarrass myself without you lot watching. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be doing that Satan's toe tonight, either in the house or in the shed. Watch out for that one, that should be good. Right, cheers everyone, get this chair away and I'm off before the rain starts. I think that rain's gonna be coming in very soon.